Good evening, everybody. Good evening. This your girl Tiffany coming through here live in effect. So I'm back again, and tonight I'm going to be focusing on the topic of Paul W Stewart and the Black American West Museum and Heritage Center, which deals with Black Cowboys. Now, the reason why I'm so influenced by this is because there's the movie that recently just came out, which is The Harder They Fall. I haven't got a chance to see the movie personally, but I've seen a lot of reviews about the movie in itself, and I'm hearing that the movie is a very good movie. It's great. It has Regina King, and let's see who else can I remember. The one brother, I think his name Idris Albus or something like that. And it's multiple people that's playing in this movie. And what's his name? Lakeith Sanfield and many others. So it's a black all cowboy movie. Great movie. According to a lot of people, they say it's a great movie. It's very entertaining, but that's something I had to see for myself. But so, anyways, that's the reason why I wanted to get on this subject about the history of Paul W. Stewart, who is a historian that studied on Black cowboys and cowgirls in the West. And from there, I want to present some reading materials. All right. So I just want to show you guys one of the books that he written. All right, this book right here is called Black Cowboys. And this is Black Cowboys. This is the book that he written. However, it's out of print. Well, no, it's not. Nope. Let me stop lying. Okay, so I thought it was out of print. But anyways, to get the hardcover copy is $26.43 on Amazon. So you can get the hardcover at $26.43. So the book was written in 1986. Okay, and this comes from the Amazon website. Now, as you can see, this is the picture of Paul W. Stewart. That's him in his cowboy outfit. So let's go ahead and get into the history. Now, as you can see, this is the museum that's located in Denver, Colorado. That's the museum. That's the address. Looks like a little house. Most museums look like that anyhow, the smaller ones in particular. But Paul Wilbur Stewart was born December 18th, 1925, and he died November 12th of 2015. He was an American historian who founded the Black American Western Museum and Heritage Center in 1971. He was born in Clinton, Iowa, to Eugene Joseph Stewart and Martha L. Stewart, nee A. Moore. He served in the United States Navy upon graduating high school and later settled in Evanston, Illinois with his brother. Stewart worked at the local post office while attending Roosevelt University. However, he dropped out to help his brother with tuition. Stewart subsequently earned a license from Moeller Barber College and worked as a barber in Illinois, Wisconsin, and New York. He moved to Denver in 1962 and opened another barbershop. With the help of his customers, Stewart began collecting Old West memorabilia shortly afterwards. As the collection grew, it was moved multiple times. The museum was officially established as the Black American West Museum and Heritage Center in 1971 and located at 22124th Street, where it spent 1 year before moving to the intersection of East Colfax Avenue and Detroit Street. Stewart next moved his collection to the Clayton School for Boys in 1975. It was moved to the Five Points neighborhood in 1985 to a space on 26th and Welton Streets. The museum bought and moved into its permanent home, the Justina Ford residence on California Street and 30th Avenue in 1988. The museum, built as the only Western Black history museum in the world, highlights the history of African Americans movement west and includes artifacts and pictorial histories of cowboys, farmers, ranchers, miners, Buffalo Soldier, Tuskegee Airmen, and the residents of the Five Points area. An exhibit dedicated to Ford remains on display in a room of the house. Stewart was of African American and Cherokee descent and a cousin of Earl Mann, who served in the Colorado House of Representatives. He was married to Joanne May Davis from 1986 to his 2015 death in Aurora, Colorado. All right, so here's the reference at the bottom of the page, and here's the links at the bottom. All right. So that's that information. Now, here's a video clip. It's not relating to the author, but it's related to the subject about Black Cowboys in the American West. So the person that's speaking, his name is Michael Sears, who is a professor who studied history about cowboys, African American cowboys and girls. And so I'm just going to play a little bit of this video. Okay, so I'm going to play it to about 6 minutes or 7 minutes.
State University of Georgia.
Thank you. It is a pleasure to be here. I've been here for a couple of days and had a chance to go to the Buck Center and also to the library, the Public Library of Denver. It's been a good experience. And I'm very, very pleased to be here at the fort. You see, the title of the presentation is The Story of the Black Cowboy. Many of you probably, maybe some of you may in fact have some information or some knowledge about Black Cowboys, but the story of the Black Cowboy is one that's not well known. And Black Cowboys basically not only participated in cowboy activities that other cowboys did,
Okay, I don't know what happened here.
cattle raising being sort of a side occupation. For example, groups like the Wolofs, the Sierra, the Mandinka, the Mende, these were tribes that grew various crops, sorghum, again, millet, etc., crops like that. But they raised cattle on the side. When the crops were maturing, they would send their cattle to the Fulani. The Fulani were more full-time cattle raisers. And the Fulani would move the cattle up along streams and creeks and rivers again to the Sahel area when the Sahel was again in flowering and that part of when the grass was growing, etc. And there was a lot of forage. And they would take care of the cattle. And when the Sahel weather changed and the white, and when the green grass became brown, they would bring the cattle back down and give them back to their original owners. Their arrangement was that they would get part of the increase. Cattle that was born along the way, so they would keep a portion of it. And that arrangement was one that they continued again for quite a while. Some of the, blacks that were taken from West Africa came from this cattle raising tradition. We owe a great deal of, we learned a lot. We learned a lot about the Black Cowboy in the United States, by research by people like Terry Jordan in his North American Cattle Ranching Frontiers.
All right, so that is just that information. That's a clip of the video. And if you guys want to watch more, you can see it on cspan.org. cspan.org. So C-SPAN is a very good website. They keep up a lot of historical videos, events that took place back in the day, and especially African Americans history and whatnot. They have a lot of that stuff, so you guys can go ahead and check that out for yourself. Again, it's cspan.org. So if you want to watch the video, you have to create a login page and put in a password. But also, I want to relate to this topic. In relationship to this topic, I thought I had the book in my archive, but I don't. But anyways, there's multiple books that you can find on multiple individuals. As a matter of fact, I can pull it up on Google. All right, as you can see, there's plenty of books that you can look up if you guys are interested. So one is the Black Cowboys of Old West, the Black Cowboys of Texas, and so many of them. Okay, so you can find them here on Google, African American and the Western Frontier, the Cowboy Encyclopedia, Women of Old West. And I remember coming up, I used to watch Western movies all the time. I thought they were pretty fun and interesting. They was classics though, but they were very fun. They used to come on Turner. What channel was it? It was Turner Classics. I think that's what it was called. I think that was the name of the channel network. But they used to have nothing but old Western movies. But I never seen the Black Cowboy, but Western movies was the best. I mean, it was fun. It was fun to watch. Then over here, it has Cherokee Bill, which is Black Cowboy Indian Outlaw. Black Cowboys or Rodeo, Unsung Heroes from Harlem to Hollywood and the American West. All right. The Negro Cowboys, Bill Pickett. Okay. All right. So anyways, with that being said, that's all I have for tonight on Paul W Stewart and the Black American West Museum. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching. And make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new to this channel. If you would like to share my channel, please do so. I appreciate that a lot. So until next time, check me out. All right, Tuesday, which will be November the 23rd of 2021, I'll be dealing with some more Black history information. So I try to make sure I have enough reading materials and so much as possible so you guys can look on your own and read for yourself, etc. All right. So y'all have a good evening and please be safe, and peace to you, Brother Chauncey. And until next time, deuces. All right.